everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Miracle and today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to apply for the family sponsorship to Canada step by step. Whether you are planning to sponsor your loved ones like your spouse, your children, your parents, this video is going to guide you through the entire process. It's in a very easy to understand way. So if you're planning to reunite with your loved ones in Canada, make sure you stay to the end of this video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to anyone who might find it helpful. Alright, let's jump right in. Step 1 is to check eligibility. The very first thing you need to do is to make sure you are eligible to sponsor someone. So as a sponsor, you must 1. Be at least 18 years of age. 2. Be a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident. 3. You must be living in Canada or planning to return when the sponsored person gets their permanent residency. And you also need to show that you can financially support the person you are sponsoring and ensure that they don't need social assistance from the government. That is very important. Now, for the person that you're sponsoring, they must be 1. Your spouse, common law partner, dependent child, or if you're eligible, your parents or grandparents. You can also find all these details directly on the official IRCC website. I'll leave the link in the description box below so you can check it out later. So once you confirm that you and your family member, they meet these requirements, then you are ready to move on to the next step, which is gathering your documents. Step 2, gathering required documents. Now that you know you are eligible, the next step is gathering all the documents required for your application. Here's a list of what you typically need. 1. Proof of relationship, like a marriage certificate for a spouse or a birth certificate for a child. That if you're sponsoring your spouse, you need a marriage certificate, and if you're sponsoring your child or children, you need the birth certificate. 2. Identity documents, which like the passport or national ID. I used my passport and national ID is also passport, so I used just my passport. So proof of income. The third one is proof of income, especially if you are sponsoring parents or grandparents. This could be your notice of assessment from the CRA or recent pay stubs. If you're in Canada, you should know what notice of assessment is. If you're a permanent resident of Canada, you should know what notice of assessment is, because I also use that for my application. So the fourth thing you need is also photo, emails, chat records, or anything that shows your relationship is genuine. If you're sponsoring your spouse or partner. Me, I used photos. I did not use emails because who uses emails these days? I used photos, my WhatsApp chat records, and everything. So I recommend creating a folder on your computer or I use my phone though for the folder. I recommend creating a folder on your computer to keep all your documents organized. That was what I did. Because trust me, it will make your application so much smoother. Because for the photos, I organized each photo, like I organized all the photos in a document, in a folder. I organized my chat records in a folder. It makes it very easy because it makes it smoother because the immigration officer they no one likes stress, so it just makes everything smoother, and also make sure everything is clear and easy to read, because they will return your application if anything is missing or blurry. Like if it's blurry, they will return your application. So you just, when you are organizing everything, you need to make sure everything is clear so they'll be able to see every single thing. Do you understand? So they will see everything and it just doesn't delay your application because the time will be here. So once you've gathered your once you have all your documents ready, the next step is to create your online account with IRCC. Step 3 is to create an IRCC account. So to start your application, your sponsorship application, you will need to create an IRCC account. It is very simple, don't worry. One, you go to the IRCC website. I'll leave the link below. Click on sign in or create an account. And 3, you just need to choose either GCK, which is like a government login, or sign in with your banking info. Everyone uses GCK, just use GCK. Once you're inside your account, you click start an application and then select sponsor your family member. And that's how, from there, you just see the application package you need to fill out, which we'll talk about in the next steps. If you're following, please feel free to pause the video and complete each step before moving on, please. Step 4, complete the application forms. Now it's time to complete the application forms. Don't worry, I'll explain it in a way that's easy to follow. So the main forms you need to fill out include number 1 is form IMM 1344. That's application to sponsor, sponsorship agreement and undertake. That's the name of the form. Number 2, IMM 5406. That's additional family information. Number 3, IMM 5532. That's relationship information and sponsorship evaluation form. So when you're filling the forms, make sure you, 1, answer every question. And if something doesn't apply to you, write not applicable or N/A, not applicable. Don't leave any application, don't leave any question blank. If it doesn't apply to you, just write N/A or not applicable. And also sign when necessary for the online applications. Sign when it's necessary. There will be a place to electronically type your name as signature. There are some places, and then there are some forms that you need to sign. You just think those are it's just self-explanatory. So double check for any mistakes before moving to the next section. If you're unsure about any part of the form, IRCC also provides a guide beside each form. Don't be afraid to check it, because it's better to spend an extra 5 minutes reading than risking your application being returned. Once your forms are complete, the next step is paying your application fee. Step 5 is paying the application fee. So the fees you need to pay depend on who you are sponsoring. But for most cases, you will need to pay 1, the sponsorship fee, 2, principal applicant processing fee, 3, that's if required, the right of permanent residence fee. I paid that, and the principal applicant fee, and then the sponsorship fee as well. So this is how you pay your fees. So you go to the website, and I've already added the link on the description box below. Then this is the pay your fees link. Then first you need to make sure you use a Canada Bank prepaid card, credit cards, or debit cards or so. Then you go to this section, the number 2, then you click permanent residency. Then no, they said this for an application you've already submitted. You're about to submit your application, so no. Then when you go there, you'll see if you're there for adopted children, family sponsorship for adopted children, parents, grandparents, and all. For the spouse, I'll just use the one that I used. So I clicked on spouse. Then you'd sponsor your partner, this, that, the principal applicant processing fee and all that. I selected one because it was just for me. And then that's if you want to do without right of permanent residence fee, which I feel you should do with permanent residence fee, because it can delay your application as well. So that's it. Then any dependent child, this one, that's if you have kids or so. Then I also paid for my biometric as well. You need to pay for your biometric. So these were the things I paid for. Then that's it. Then you just come the total and all, then log in and pay, and that's it. Then after you pay, you receive a payment receipt, and please make sure you download a copy of the receipt, because you need to upload it with your application. Be sure to remember that the fees are non-refundable even if the application is refused. So make sure everything is correct before submitting, because I just wish you all the best. And that's it for today's video on how to apply for family sponsorship in Canada. Just to quickly recap, first step was to check your eligibility, 2, gather your documents, 3, create an IRCC account, 4, complete your forms carefully, and 5, pay your fees. So after you submit your application and or what you were meant to get, is let's say 2 months, mainly a month plus, I don't know, mine took like a month, and you get an acknowledgement of receipt, and later on you might also get requests for biometrics by God's grace then, medical exams or additional documents. I hope it doesn't come to that, so you just need to like make everything clear and all like in a folder, so everything they won't really need, because they didn't ask for any additional documents on my case, because I made everything clear and I put the whole documents together very well. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and comment if you have any question, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more immigration tips and life in Canada generally. Anything, I can just talk about anything depending on how I feel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.